Avatar Meher Baba ki Jai.
In fact, I am the last person to see such a thing, because when somebody shows me also, I say, I'm sorry, but I don't seem to see it, you know. Honestly, it's not that I'm dissuading or any such thing, but I really don't get to see. But there are people who do get to see all these things, you know, in this, in that, in all that stuff. So as I said, there's nothing right and wrong. What basically Baba said is not to associate him with such miracles, number one, in terms of
His greatness.
Raising his stature and saying, oh, because this happened, Baba is
yeah. Or to tell somebody and propagate about coming to Baba due to
because of miracles. True. It may happen, and it does happen, there's no doubt. And it continues to happen day in and day out. We hear so many things, but that is purely between Baba and him or her, right. And we have nothing to do with that. So as I said, you know, as long as you are not putting your eye too much into this thing happening and just saying it as a matter of fact, as is, you're just telling, then I think that should be okay. As you rightly say, had this not come out in the books or in records, we would not have known about it. So you are right in that sense.
Okay.
True.
Thank you so much. So we rightfully know that there is no right or there is no wrong, and each one of us has this direct hotline to God. And we just need to connect our loose wires and get to reach Him the best way possible that we can. And the more we try is the more and more help that we shall receive from Him.
And the connecting plug is the remembrance. Remembrance, wholehearted remembrance, as often as you can, as Baba said in the letter, in the midst of our daily activities. He doesn't ask us to leave aside our daily activities and all that. Here, even in this note, Baba said, he remembered me before flying. Right. That means at the time of flying, he must be focused on what is doing. Right. So whenever we do any work, it may not necessarily be that all the time you are thinking, because then you may not be able to perform well, perhaps, you know. Right. So before starting anything, think of him wholeheartedly and do the thing as if it is the best thing that, you know, your life depends upon it. Put the best of it and then leave it to Baba. Right. So that's how.
And if we are alive by the time the job ends, yes. Then we are going
yes.
to entrust it back into His hands.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you for the wonderful job done.
Very true. Yeah. Yes. And if you are not, then in any case you remembered Baba.
In any case we've remembered.
So true.
You know, just to close before this on the constant remembrance part, these 4 times that Baba, you know, told us to remember is just my inner feeling about, you know, and I keep thinking, so many times we hear of this phrase of, you know, going away in your sleep. And there are so many people who never see the sunshine, or, you know, any kind of these phrases that we use. And I say, how clever God is that He told us that remember me before you sleep to bed, so that if it is decided that I have to go in my sleep, then I have taken His name just before going, and does not literally mean that in my dream I will remember Him. So how well it is, you know, kind of packaged for our silly minds and made so simple. It was like as if giving gripe water to the little child because he can't eat dal chawal. And it just fills me up with so much of gratitude that, you know, Baba has to think of such microscopic things which are connected to our, you know, so that we don't have to get into this fancy thing of leaving the world, leaving our responsibilities, our parents and things, and making it so simple that every day we can be focused on what we do and at the same time know that we are doing it all for Him.
And in one other Sahwas, if I remember well, Baba said that when you get up in the morning, when you remember me, it's like wearing your clothes. You know, and then you forget about the clothes sometimes. You know, what you are wearing, you may even forget it. So that's perfectly okay. You just wear, your soul is wearing Baba's name, Baba's clothes, and that is good enough. And at the end of the day, you remember, so you're offering it back to Baba. As you very rightly put, you know, Baba, I now start entrusting, and then at the end of the day, Baba, I entrust you everything. So that's, it seems so simple,
but yet so difficult to remember to do it. Right. And all we can do is to ask His grace so that we remember even to do that at the times that He has asked us to. So thank you very much, Cyrus. and we shall be back with yet another wonderful topic to love and live God in everyday life.
Jai Baba.
Jai Baba.